What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Man, I have so much to discuss today, so I am just going to rapid fire right through it. But before I get into it, shout out to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are amazing. Let's dive right into this because we have so much to cover today, so little time. So as you guys know, I haven't really done a news update lately. I've been super busy. There's been a lot going on. I've been reaching out to a bunch of different projects, trying to set up some interviews, trying to cover all these coins. It's super hectic. It's even more hectic than you think it is when you're like the guy talking about it, because then like everyone's asking you about stuff. So let's just talk about what's been going on. Maybe some of this you've heard, maybe some of this you haven't. So let's dive right in. So first thing I want to just say is the market cap is still doing that fluctuation between 40 billion and 50 billion. However, Bitcoin dominance is at 39.4%. It is slowly creeping up. Could Bitcoin be getting ready for the big bull run that we've all been waiting for? I'm not going to make any price predictions, but it is a strong possibility. It is a strong possibility, all right? So what is the news today that we all really want to talk about? Well, if you guys notice, we have a new number 6, all right? Cardano has been overtaken by Neo. Yeah, that's right, guys. Neo. You know I love my freaking Neo. Now, what's been going on with Neo lately? Neo has been seeing a nice growth lately. Not too crazy, just kind of chilling, moving up slowly. So, yeah, we've seen it a little higher, but that was back when the crazy market was all the way up to $800 billion. So, I would have to say that Neo, for me, has been one of my most solid hedges against every other coin. I know anyone out there that's holding Neo, you're happy today. But the question is, why is it going up? Well, we can only speculate. I've compiled a few reasons why it might be, but it could just be because, somebody hears about something, then this news comes out, then this news comes out, the price goes up, then people just start looking at the price, which makes the price go up. So who knows with this crazy market. But I will say that there was this release from Weiss Ratings. Now, this was from a couple days ago. I had this on my Twitter, but they gave Neo an A- rating. So that puts Neo as the only cryptocurrency to have a rating as an A. No other cryptocurrency has any other rating in the A category. All others are B and lower. Now, that being said, guys, who really gives a crap about what Weiss Ratings says? What the heck do those guys know, right? So I just figured I'd bring it up. But if you come over here, guys, look at how many ICOs are coming out on Neo. I mean, there's a lot of ICOs coming out. You got the Neon Exchange, Bridge Protocol, which is going on right now. Ontology, Airdrop, get into that in a minute. Orbis, Thor over here, Pixio Chain, which actually looks pretty cool. So, guys, there's so many things coming out on Neo, VDT Network. I am going to try to see if I can get some I want to get some interviews with these guys because I really want to start doing something different on the channel. I want to do some interviews. I just want to change it up a bit, switch up the style. You guys have been really supportive and I owe it to you. So I want to definitely start looking into that. What else is going on? Well, right here it says that Binance is supporting the Ontology airdrop for Neo holders. So that makes people happy, right? Oh, I could just keep my Neo on Binance. Well, not suggested, but if you'd like, well, there you go. Free Ontology for everyone that's holding it on Binance. Also, there was this crazy rumor that was saying that Nex might decide to airdrop some of their tokens for free to Neo holders. I have not heard any of this rumor whatsoever, so I don't know where this is coming from. This is over at this website, Profit Confidential. So yeah, I have heard nothing about that. So if you guys know anything about that speculation, let me know. But that might be adding to the price increase. And also, if you guys aren't aware, at Neo DevCon, when they unveiled their plan, their master plan for the future of Neo, they included only 2 other projects. Do you know what those were? One was Ontology, and the second was something that they didn't even speak about. They only just barely mentioned it. And that is Alchemint. Alchemint recently just released this website not too long ago. I mean, I just heard about it. So Alchemint is supposed to be a cryptocurrency that is going to be used within the Neo ecosystem that's actually going to be pegged. So it's going to be a pegged amount, a fixed amount. It's not going to fluctuate. It's not going to change. It's not going to be volatile. And that is going to definitely influence a lot of outsiders coming in that are afraid of these volatile markets. So there's not much really about this coin yet. We're keeping it on our radar. The white paper is literally completely in Chinese. So I've been trying to speculate on some of the diagrams, but that's about as far as I can get. So definitely keep a lookout on that for sure. And they did on their official Twitter post this picture of them meeting with Huobi. So that might be a little bit of a hint of where you can potentially look to pick this coin up once it does hit, once we're finally able to get more information on it. I really don't know much about this coin at all. So yeah, but I'm definitely interested in seeing how they're going to peg it to real world assets potentially. Yeah, I'm very interested in how they're going to do that. The other thing too on Neo news is if you guys know who Charlie Shrem is, he's one of the guys that set up one of the official Bitcoin, well actually one of the first Bitcoin trading platforms to actually get Bitcoin from USD into Bitcoin. Now of course we have Coinbase and all these other opportunities, but he was one of the originals, and he got involved with an incident with the Silk Road because, well, it wasn't him personally, but he was selling Bitcoin to a guy who was using Bitcoin on the Silk Road. The transactions got traced back to him, and he did some time in jail, which unfortunately, I don't think he's a bad guy at all. I just think it was like wrong place, wrong time, kind of got mixed up. So he is going to be an advisor for Effect AI, which is a Neo-based ICO, which is going to be opening in 11 hours. So they're basically, as you can read right here, a decentralized network for artificial intelligence powered by the Neo blockchain. If you guys are interested, you can come over to effect.ai and you can see more about that. And more Neo news, we have Neo Bluzelle partnering with JD.com, which is one of China's largest retail sellers, and we've already seen them partner with 0x, Zilliqa, B-Token. Be on the lookout for Bluzelle. These guys they're going to be massive. They're going to be utilizing basically the ability to use, for example, your PlayStation 4, right? And you'll be able to actually almost rent out that space for dApps to run, and it's similar to like things like storage and SIA, but just look into it, guys. It's definitely an amazing project. I had the pleasure of seeing them live, so that's a lot of Neo news going on all at once, guys. So I just wanted to say that. But I'm going to just real quick touch on my boy Icon because I know everyone's like, what's going on with the price? I mean, I was like kind of shocked myself. It's been a little bit of a disappointing couple months, I suppose. But let me just say something. You know, unfortunately, the real world does not move at the same rate that crypto moves. You know, every day we wake up, we want our video, we want our crypto, we want our, you know, but in reality, technology, these things, they take time. Icon is already doing stuff. Trust me, guys. If you want to research where they came from, if you want to look into a little bit about the Loop, which was out before Icon, if you want to look at how they're connecting private blockchains to public blockchains, how they already have people that they're working with, universities, it's a real thing, guys. So yeah, they're just having a rough patch right now. You know, it's one of those rocky periods where we're trying to get the ERC20 tokens swapped out for the native tokens. Also, to anybody that participated in the ICO, you're going to get your airdrop for your extra tokens. They're going to be sending you an email. Obviously, anybody that bought it on the exchange, you're not going to be eligible. So you can come and download the official wallet. Unfortunately, it's only for Windows right now, which sucks because I use Apple products, you know, so I always have to wait. I had to wait for the Neo wallet, had to wait for the VeChain wallet, now I got to wait for the Icon wallet, so whatever. Congratulations to you guys that stick with Windows, I guess. So yeah, that's that going on in that news. And also something really popular that people are talking about right now, which I'm very happy about because I do like Bitcoin, but I've held off from using my Bitcoin because of the transaction time and the transaction cost. So it's nice to see that Bitcoin Core, which is the main developer group of devs that, if you guys don't know, behind Bitcoin, which Bitcoin Core, you know, Bitcoin Core, Bitcoin Cash, whatever. So they have the update 0.16.0, which one of the major things that they've done is basically totally implement full support for SegWit. What does that mean for you? Really, all it means, cheaper fees. Hopefully, faster transactions. So that's that. Also, if you guys don't own your private keys, make sure you get a hardware wallet and try, if you can, to use a SegWit address. All right. So for you, those of you who don't know, SegWit addresses start with a 3, and legacy addresses start with a 1. All right. Some people know this, some people don't. A lot of new viewers to my channel. Just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. And if we take a look over here, we can see the adoption of SegWit has actually been really spiking lately, whereas here we were kind of just chilling. And then this comes out and boom. So we can already see this working. This is great news for Bitcoin. Clunky old Papa Bitcoin, right? Well, he's taken the thunder back again, and this could be another reason we could potentially see that bull run coming soon or within the next few months. In other news, we saw VeChain had their announcement. Now, if we came over here and looked at the price, a lot of people aren't exactly happy with this price movement. They assumed that the price would have shot right through the roof. But I will tell you personally, this happens with a lot of things. Buy the rumor, sell the news. When I was at Neo DevCon, I was checking my Blockfolio like, oh yeah, it's going to the moon. And I was watching the price drop. And I'm like, but I'm at Neo DevCon. What's going on? And the price is dropping. That's how it goes with a lot of these investors. A lot of these, even with the forks that come out, people just tend to, they ride the wave, they ride the news up, and then just before they sell. So, I don't know. It's just what happens. But, I mean, realistically speaking, for those people that are complaining, I wouldn't really consider this much of a sell-off. I mean, from here to what you had? I mean, we can't count this big peak because everybody had a massive run when the market caps were just out of this world. But yeah, $6, okay. I mean, it is a little bit of a hit. I could see the frustration, but I'll tell you what, guys. VeChain is a really good project, all right? They have a lot going on. I'm not going to go to their website because it's probably going to slow my computer down, but their website is amazing. It looks really good. They have phenomenal partnerships, and, people don't realize that transportation, and how they're partnering with BMW and some of the stuff that they're doing, these are really important things moving forward. Logistics and, fraud protection and things of that nature. That's real world application. That's not some, thing on the blockchain that doesn't really have to be on the blockchain. So I don't know. I'm sorry if you guys are down on your, VeChain investments, but I think that VeChain is still an amazing project moving forward. I think Walton is an amazing project moving forward. I think things that deal with, real world applications like Origin Trail, things of that nature. So guys, just relax, it's crypto. If you believe in the project, just hold. That's what I've been doing, and it's worked out for me literally in every situation. There's no coin that I've held that I truly believed in, that I wasn't just trying to do a quick flip on, that didn't end up eventually doing well for me. So VeChain, if you believe in it, hodl. That's that. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about FunFair. From this Reddit post, so I quoted this right here. It says, FunFair is virtually eliminating or materially reducing those operating costs. An example, the platform access fees from cryptocurrency. There's no fraud investigators, no payment support, probably very little required in customer service, no deposits or withdrawals, etc., and almost no servers, just a tiny server infrastructure to run the Fate channel service instead of a massive one. No game servers required, no RGS, etc. This is from Reddit user Colin McCavitt. Thank you very much. So basically what he's saying is that, is there a potential that these casinos are looking for FunFair, Ethereum-based protocol? One of the other things I wanted to say was I heard a lot of discussion about FunFair going in the group discussing it lately, and you could see they've actually had somewhat of a nice little rebrand over here. The website's looking really nice. You can see right here all the things that they've improved. New and improved lobby with the following upgrades. So you have player wallet. So there's a whole bunch of upgrades, a whole bunch of things going on with FunFair. So that explains why that's been in the news lately. And yeah, here's the real disappointing one. So I literally made a video 2 days ago saying how Litecoin prices were going to the moon. We're all excited. It's amazing. And then they come out and they say, oh, you know what? Nah, we're actually having some issues with Visa right now. So we are going to postpone this indefinitely. So now the LitePay debit card is postponed indefinitely. Great. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about that except for the fact that I was really looking forward to this, and this sucks. And I'm getting really frustrated with these card companies not working with people. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw the issue with 10X and all the problems that they were having and losing their partnership, and then Wavecrest, and now Visa's having issues, and it's just really aggravating. Like, how are we going to continue to break these boundaries between the real world and the crypto world if the real world keeps putting all of these dampers on the potential ways for us to actually create those bridges and create those connections? So I'm not very happy about this whatsoever. But also, if you guys heard, Circle, which is a Goldman Sachs funded company, they actually purchased Poloniex for $400 million. Does anybody out there even use Poloniex? I don't know. Does anybody use Poloniex? I don't use Poloniex. Everybody that I know uses Binance, Bittrex, or KuCoin, or Buybox, or Huobi, or like a decentralized exchange like IDEX. So I don't really know. Do people even use Poloniex? Was this a good purchase? But I think it's really funny how didn't Goldman Sachs come out a while ago saying like Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, right? Now you guys are like buying a Bitcoin exchange. Kind of weird to me, Funny how the tides change when you see the potential. Anywho, moving on. So Steve Wozniak, if you guys don't know, he is the co-founder of Apple. He actually lost 7 Bitcoin. And what happened to him was he actually said that he was trying to sell some of his Bitcoin online. And he said somebody bought it from him using a credit card. And then immediately afterwards, they canceled the credit card payment. But unfortunately, he had already sent the Bitcoin. And also the credit card was stolen. So either way, there was no way to get that back. So yeah, guys, you got to be careful. Got to be careful with what's going on in the Bitcoin world. What's going on in crypto. The problem is you send that transaction, there are no refunds. There are no, and something we could really look for is, that would be a really good idea for a company to figure out a way where we can actually kind of have a smart contract that would allow us to confirm, and then if it didn't go through or if it went to the wrong address, we can cancel it. See, that's a good idea. So anybody out there, I just gave you the $1 million idea. You can thank me when your project goes to the roof. So yeah, make something like that. Make a platform like that, and that will definitely help the space right there. Refunds, recurring subscriptions, things of that nature. That would really push crypto. I think it would help push crypto forward. Another thing, too, is I read this pretty cool article in Forbes how they're talking about millennials are starting to use cryptocurrency more and more and more, and how it's basically that for the older generations, something like cryptocurrency, it's kind of confusing. They don't understand it. They're worried. They're kind of scared about it, because they're like, well, where is my money? What's going on? I don't own it. What if somebody steals it? This and that. So I just thought it was pretty cool that this article went in to say that millennials are actually like pretty cool with volatility, and they're totally used to dealing with digital stuff. And also, since it's such a young crowd, the volatility doesn't really matter, as most of these people these younger people, they're not really established with families and stuff like that. So they don't really mind taking the risk. Now, me, I don't know if I'm a millennial. I don't really know what age bracket categorizes a millennial, but I know that I love crypto. You guys know I went all in, so it is what it is, whatever. Volatility really doesn't bother me because I understand that with anything in life, especially even if you were going to deal with traditional stock markets. I mean, traditional stock markets, people make 5% in a year, and they're like, yeah, they're like throwing the, confetti's falling from the sky. People are popping champagne. You get a coin that goes up 5% in a day, and somebody in crypto's like, that's it? Only 5%? This coin freaking sucks. I'm selling this coin. I hate this coin. It's like, yeah, well, I don't know. Then go buy stocks and wait a whole year for 5% gains, or just hodl the good coins and relax and realize that, we're just going through a little bit of a period right now. It's not, no one in the crypto space is like absolutely jumping through, whatever. It's no one, the whole market right now is really just kind of just consolidating as a whole. Like, the entire market is just trying to figure out where its price actualization really is. So, then in other news, you have the Bitcoin millionaire, 50 Cent, who is absolutely denying his cryptocurrency now. So apparently he had over 700 Bitcoin from his album Animal Ambition, which he sold online, which at that time was only worth about $400,000. And now he was posting these things on Instagram and on Twitter, and to quote him, he said some things like, "Not bad for a kid from Southside. I'm so proud of me," or "A little Bitcoin, anyone? LOL. I know I make you sick, but excuse me, I'm getting to the bag, right? And now he's saying that he doesn't have the Bitcoin and that all of the Bitcoin that he earned was instantly converted into US dollars. But unfortunately, because of his previous statements and his issue with trying to claim bankruptcy, et cetera, he now has to deal with the fact that he has to prove that he does not own the cryptocurrencies in order to prove his insolvency. So be careful what you say online, guys, including what I say. Except I don't really care because I'm all in crypto. So what are you guys gonna do? That's where you'll find me at. So another thing dealing with some safety issues is you had a Russian crypto developer that was beaten to death over. He was robbed of 300 Bitcoin in Moscow. He was the creator of the cryptocurrency Prism, which I'm not familiar with. Maybe that was a little before my time, or I missed that. So he was robbed of $20,000 in cash, which apparently he was using for a trip to India, and then his 300 Bitcoins from his laptop, and they also stole 3 iPhones from him. I don't know who carries 3 iPhones around with them, but that's pretty insane. So yeah, guys, it's getting really, really scary because you used to have your money in the bank. It's really hard to get your money if it's in the bank. Somebody can't come to, unless it's, I'm going to PayPal it to you or something, right? But then that would leave a trace. But with Bitcoin, somebody could just bust in the door, be like, boom, give me your money, give me your private keys, and what are you going to do? There is no middleman. You are the bank. So that makes it crazy. So what I always suggest is, now, I always go like this all the time, I'll boast about how I have it on here. But guys, if you really think all my crypto's on this, that I always show you guys in every video, you're crazy, okay? If you really think this is the only place my crypto is, you're crazy. You guys have to be safe, okay? Always keep them in multiple places, have them scattered, have some decoys. That way, in case somebody ever does come up to you and try to rob you, you give them the one that only has a 5% of your earnings on it, right? Did I just give away my strategy? Oh my goodness gracious, what have I done? Please don't hack me, Anyway, guys, then you can also see that there was a $10 billion lawsuit from Dave Kleiman's estate. Now, Dave Kleiman, a lot of people think he actually was Satoshi, which is why his funds never moved, which is why Satoshi's funds have never moved. So he actually died with a really long battle with MRSA, really terrible condition. I don't know if you guys know about that. But anyway, he was involved with not Dave Kleiman. He was involved with Craig Wright, fake Satoshi, whatever you want to call him. And basically what happened was they had some money that was sent back to him. Yeah, I had it in here. Yeah, so I guess basically what happened was they were partners back in the day. He pretty much gave his Bitcoin outright to Craig Wright, and he's saying that something happened with his brother, and I don't really know the whole story, but yeah, what are you guys going to do, man? Crypto's crazy. You guys got to be careful with your funds, man. So also, I wanted to talk about BlackRock, which is one of the biggest, or I think it is actually the biggest investment company in the world. They are extremely bullish on Bitcoin. To quote them, they say, "We see cryptocurrencies potentially becoming more widely used in the future as the markets mature." So a $5.7 trillion investment company, biggest one in the world, is saying that they are bullish on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in the future. That's awesome. That's more for mainstream adoption right there. Also, I wanted to point out that a Taiwanese central bank said that they announced that they intended to turn into a smart city, right? So they're going to be utilizing blockchain for providing technological advances like pollution sensors and health history tracking to citizens, partnering with IOTA. I kind of mentioned this too in I had my video on ZEBI. They're doing the same thing in India with smart cities. So we're going to see some blockchain adoption definitely happening very, very soon as time progresses. Definitely in the next couple decades, you're going to see a major, major shift in the way things are done. And what is the final topic I had? Oh, yeah, so this is the ECB unveils its instant payment system, which claims that it's better than blockchain. So I was checking this out, and you guys can come over and look at this, but yeah, they were basically saying that they might have come up with something that is better and faster than Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know, Nano's pretty quick, right? But, safety, security, there's always compromises to this. I mean, Bitcoin might be slow, but it's the safest blockchain pretty much ever. Can't deny that. So you guys can have a look at that if you're interested. There's a lot of people claiming to do different things. There's Hashgraph, there's all these different technologies. So who will survive? We don't know. Stay in the game. Keep your eye on it. Stay in crypto. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. We are almost at 13,000 subscribers. Holy moly, you guys are amazing. You guys are the best. Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for stopping by my channel. This is the news for today. I have so much coming up. I'm calling people. I'm emailing them. I'm getting some interviews, guys. We're stepping it up. We are stepping it up on this channel. All right, guys? Thank you so much. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.